and they have no clue what the hell I'm doing because, well,
Well,
it's
part
it's
3, right?
it's part three.
Part 3. Happy birthday. Hey, I missed getting to talk to you earlier. So I wanted to say happy birthday. And I also made I missed your actual I didn't expect you to cut your live stream off so short, but I understood when I listened to the last 3 minutes of the live stream that you said you wanted to eat ice cream and
I
watch
I didn't
Babylon 5
I didn't do
and
either.
relax. That sounded pleasant,
I didn't do either though.
but do you have ice cream?
I have ice cream. I didn't do it though. I actually got dressed and went out to the damn bar. And hello, Hungar, the Starbarian,
Oh, the bar. Okay, well,
and
that's a choice.
lovely Sherry is back.
Hey, the lovely Sherry. I heard you earlier with Kronos. That was so funny because Kronos didn't know how to turn off his YouTube side, so he couldn't actually match up.
Well, that's Kronos. Damn it.
I love Kronos. He's so funny.
Oh shit! Now Sherry's just kicked me in the nuts.
Well, well, because you're having a birthday stream, it's like a day and a half after your birthday.
Yeah, it's a day and a half after my birthday, but we're still going here. And
Hell
hello,
yeah!
Daniel. I've been around. What the hell?
Oh, Daniel. Hi, Daniel.
I was
Daniel.
actually on the night of my birthday. I was on the day after my birthday, and now technically, even though it's only a few hours since the last live stream, I'm still on. So you know,
Well, I didn't think I thought you were gone. Like I thought you fell asleep after you comatose on ice cream and Babylon 5 and those people with the pointy hair and you just passed out.
and Sherry said I was gone for 2 weeks. I thought I put something out a week ago for a short. I did a short
When
something.
you play your zombie game, I'm not really paying attention.
Well, I quit doing
Just
that because
kidding.
nobody watches me during that, so I gave up on the
I'm
gaming
sorry.
thing.
I didn't mean to. Yeah, I guess.
But wait a
You
minute.
should still do it because you enjoy it.
I enjoy it, but nobody else does, and I have no views for it, and it really
Well,
sucks. And it's
sure.
like,
Cinnabunny enjoys it, doesn't he?
yeah, but if that's the main one that was enjoying it, because oh, I renamed zombies for chatters. But there we go. If
Oh.
anybody wants to join us up here, we're going. There's the link. Random
We
Menace
are
is here.
going. We are going. The Random Menace. That's a cool dude.
I know. I hardly ever get to talk to Yosef anymore, but you know.
He used to always show up on Captain Fandom Nerd's channel. He likes the Janeway
Well, he,
fics.
he was always over with Bird of Prey 5 too. And
True.
if you watch the birthday stream from earlier tonight, you will see a lot of bird clips because, we were celebrating bird all through it too.
Hmm.
But if you want to join the live stream, I just pinned the link to the top. You can come on up with us.
Well, but I did listen to the part with the lovely Sherry, so I know that she's getting over an illness, so she'll probably not join us. But
Yeah, and,
if
and what the hell is it with people thinking the lovely Sherry's a dude? That's bullshit.
I, I never heard that.
Oh yeah,
It's
she
very
explained it
obvious
during
she's
that stream that people thought she
oh.
was the guy. And no, Sherry's been around for years. Sherry was on a live stream of mine many years ago when we were all doing the COVID shit.
Yeah, I guess whoever thinks that the lovely Sherry is a guy is just clueless.
They're fucking morons. But I'm glad to see Yosef in the chat. Mama Pray will love that because she watches the live streams back, so she will appreciate that Yosef was around.
Mhm, definitely.
But I heard you had a surprise for me.
I do. I do you wanna see it now?
I do want to see it
It's
now because, it may not be too many people in here, but they'll watch the stream back. And I'm really curious on what you did.
well, I made it. I thought, "Oh, he's only been going an hour. He'll be going for another 2.5 hours. I can make this, and I can jump on the stream and show it to him." And then by the time I finished, it was over.
Well,
Oh,
at the 2 hour mark, it was like getting really dull. Nobody really wanted to talk. And it was just me and Bill and LTG, and nobody else was up here at the point. And it's like, do I really want to stretch this pain out
yeah, and
longer?
that's where I realized I should've told you I had something coming, and then maybe you would've stuck around for a
Well,
little.
I would have stuck around longer, but nobody really seemed thrilled. So it was like, okay, I'm going to make up an excuse. I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm going to go out to the bar for a few drinks.
Well, that was a good excuse. Okay, so speaking of the bar, what I did was this may not be the best clip of Bird talking to you, but these are the most recent 2 clips of Bird talking to you. One of them is 3 minutes long and the other one is like 20 seconds long.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hey, hey, it's Auntie B. Hello.
Hey, you're supposed to be sleeping, damn it.
I know, right? What is he doing awake?
I know. He said he was going to bed because he wanted to sleep. And now he's like, what the fuck? Well, hey, I'm up here with my friend Jill.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I made a present for earlier, but I got to the stream too late. And so I was gonna show Deej the present now because I cut a video.
And this is the only reason why I'm streaming because Jill told me she had a present for me, so I had to come back on and do a stream. I've only been on for 7 minutes.
Well, even this live stream might be 20 minutes long. I'm gonna show you the present, and then you're gonna leave. But let's check it out.
All right, let's check this out.
Uh,
Anti-derivative Jill made me a present for my
I
birthday.
did. I did. All right. Share system audio. Let me know if you can hear this.
Well, let's see. Here we go. Add to the stage, and I am going to even. Yeah.
Everyone go to the bar that DJ is working at, says Kronos. We should all. Wouldn't that be? I was about, imagine we were all walked in one day on Deej. Imagine we all just walked in on Deej one day at the bar. I know I couldn't do it. No, we'd give him a heart attack. Yeah, but that would be fun. It would be fun. If I was independently wealthy, that's something I would finance. Just a random YouTube. We'd all we'd all get a we'd all get a mail. You get a plane ticket. Yeah, you get a plane ticket. You just get a plane ticket out of nowhere, and it would be very suspicious. It'd just be like follow this, and it would bring you to. Actually, it wouldn't even be a plane ticket. It would be a limousine would come up to you and say, get in. And you would get in if if you were willing, you'd get into this limousine that would then take you to the airport, that would then put you on a private plane, that would then fly you uh, to the smallest little airport that's near Deej bar, and you'd get out, and then uh, another, probably not a limousine, but whatever the fanciest uh, whatever the fanciest car they could find out there is, then they would take you to DJ's bar, and you'd meet up with like 4 or 5 other people who actually all decided to follow to get in the limousine. And for the people who decided to not go, oh well, too so much for them. Then I would leave instructions, because even in this fantasy world, I don't foresee myself walking. But if I at least had the money, I could do this from the. I could still put this together from the shadows, but it would be nice, and then we'd have fun, and then we could all talk about it one day. Like, wasn't that fun? It is Farmer Day, June 24th. Farmer Day. Oh, I thought it was farmers everywhere. Apparently, it's for Peru's farmers. Join us as we thank Peru's farmers for keeping Peruvian markets well stocked. Well, you know what? I think we can also thank the American farmers, the DJs out there, for keeping the American uh, markets well stocked with both soy and corn.
I love it, Jill.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm definitely going to have to send that to Mama Pray. She's going to love it too.
Yeah, I those were the most recent things because I think around that time you were having trouble with your computer, so he wasn't talking to you, but he was talking about you whenever you were brought up. I'm glad you like it. I I was
I
trying to
do.
find I was trying to find some interactions, but I think this is even better because you probably have never even heard that because you were
I didn't hear that one.
yeah.
And hi,
And
DJ Play Nights. Hi,
I can
Bob. Hi, Low Spec.
yeah, I helped Low Spec Linux Gaming. He was playing some Oblivion and
Yeah,
Fallout today.
I popped over when I got the computer loaded up. He was playing, and I popped in live stream over there.
Mm. Yeah, and I can send you the video on Facebook too. So if you want to have it that way, that's
That would be great. But
easy thing to
it,
do.
that that was probably one of the best bird clips I've had all night.
What was the new one? And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to come to your birthday party with a present because you know how you go to a birthday party and you have a present, and that was what I wanted.
And yes, Joseph, it's nice to hear Bird. We miss him.
I do. I miss him too. I miss him all the time, and but that's how we're lucky in a way. I mean, I wish he was really here, but we have all this backlog of stuff.
I don't know if he
Some
was
stuff
here.
that we have even forgotten.
If he was here, though, he tried to sing "Happy Birthday" to me, and well, that might not be the best.
That's what I was trying to find. Couldn't
it,
find that.
it was bad because early in the morning, before I was even awake, Mama Pray messaged me to tell me happy birthday. But then she goes, "Just think of birds singing to you,"
Mhm.
and it hit me when I read that, and it took me a little while before I could even respond to her. But it's like, yeah. And I'm sure if I went back over to like my 50th birthday stream, there's probably birds singing on that one. But yeah.
I didn't think about going to the 50th birthday stream. How long did you stream for the 50th?
Oh, that was quite a few hours. That's
That
when
was
I first did gummies ever
oh my god,
because they
like
thought,
edibles?
yeah, they were telling me that it would be good for my back. So I did edibles for the very first time on that stream, and I took way too many, and I swore
Oh
that my legs were
no.
shrinking. I swore that my legs were shrinking while I was trying to walk. I was really fucked up that night. Hello, Phil.
Hey, Philip Gaming, my favorite krill. But
But I,
also,
well, he's my favorite fake Vulcan that actually is a
yeah.
Romulan.
What's he? Oh, a Romulan. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, and he's somehow the brother of a Ferengi. He was. Philip should have been a Ferengi. Is my problem
I know Phil should have been a Ferengi, but hey,
because he's supposed to be the brother of the Ferengi. And then they just were like, "Oh no, he's just like a brother because he's part of the gang." But I want Philip Gaming to be a Damon.
Yvette is awake.
Damon Phil. No, you're
Yvette,
too tall to be a Ferengi, but that's what movie magic is for. Because Armin Shimmerman was too tall to be a Ferengi, but they use movie magic to make him shorter.
and thank you, Yvette, for the belated birthday again.
Hi,
Hopefully,
Yvette.
this is a better stream than the last one you wandered in because we have a better crowd up here tonight.
I don't
It's me
know.
and Jill.
I don't know what's going on. I just wanted to show my present, and well, I just
And
the way I
Yvette,
did it.
you
Go
really
ahead.
need to go back a little bit, Yvette, for the present that Jill gave me because it's actually brought tears to my eyes on this one. And I'm trying to hold it together through the stream here, but it was the best present I could have got. And anybody else that wants to pop up here, the link is pinned to the top. Come on up and join us.
Yeah, let's talk about stuff. There's things. I
Yeah,
I won't want to go to bed for another hour nap at least.
it's only 2 a.m. for me. I can stay up another hour or so because
Same time here.
it's like I can sleep all day tomorrow. I don't. It's not a bother to me.
Well, you won't get a call from your boss or anything like that in the
Well,
morning.
no. I already did the work Thursday. He knows it's the birthday weekend. He knows I'm not going to be into it. And Suzanne says, "Good morning, Jill."
Good morning, Suzanne. Oh, but Los Vixless Gaming,
Oh,
he's
oh,
crashing
look.
hard and fast.
The person that said he was going to bed earlier tonight during my last stream is awake right now.
Well, hey.
Was in bed. Morning.
Then why the hell are you up?
I don't
He had
know.
to
I
pee.
woke up. Yeah, I had to pee.
How did I know?
Well, there you go, folks. You got too much info.
Of course, just like I always pee, I put on YouTube real quick to see if there's anything I can watch.
Yvette,
There you are.
Yvette, the chair was my favorite until you just listened to what Jill did for me. And I think you're going to admit that it was the best.
That is a great present though. You're no longer sitting on a bucket.
That's right. I'm not sitting on a bucket anymore. I'm actually in a chair. But Yvette, I think if you go back just a few minutes and you see what Jill did for me for tonight, no one could top it.
Difficult to look through too, because you don't have a normal name. It's not like and you can't even spell DJ, but somehow the algorithm knows that it's DJ, and it's also pronounced Deej. It's very confusing.
I tried to make it as confusing as possible. And good morning, Suzanne.
Wait a second. So after you streamed,
I
you went
went
to
to the
bed or
bar.
you stayed up?
No, I
Oh, you
went to
went
the
to the
bar.
bar after the stream?
I went
What
to
the
the bar.
fuck? And then what? Like you were how did you get a hold of how'd you get a hold of Deej?
I came back from the bar and I started checking all the messages I had, and Jill had left me a couple messages on Discord, and she said that she had a present for me, and she wanted to know when I was going to stream next. And I said, well, I could start up another stream right now for it. And I think Jill was just excited as I was to hear it, to play it. So I
Yes.
started up a new stream.
True story.
And Suzanne, technically it was my birthday, but it's well past now because, time. But we're still doing, some people, we get this old, we just carry on a birthday for a couple of days.
Yeah, man, you get around, you make it around another year. That's incredible.
I mean,
The time goes by so fast.
I thought it was special to have the lovely Sherry on stream with me and Kronos on stream at the same time.
That was
But
special.
but Jill outdid it.
No, don't say
Yes,
that.
no, actually you did outdo it. Sorry, Sherry, but hearing that thing from Bird that I hadn't heard before really hit the feels. And thank you, Suzanne. The whole thing with Bird really hit the feels. And I've already sent the link to Mama Pray, so she'll be able to watch it tomorrow when she wakes up. Lovely Sherry being on live stream with really high on my list, but the
That's
whole
basically
Bird,
all you wanted for your birthday.
yeah, that was what I
That
wanted.
was
Was
really funny. I did
but
listen to it
but
earlier.
having Bird with a clip that I hadn't heard really did the feels. And how do you dab? What Jackbox. That's the whole fucking thing because people are jackasses and want to make their asses try to get people in trouble. It was not my first Jackbox stream, but I'll do another one someday, but I will make sure that only people that I trust get on the damn thing because too many
What
damn
happened?
uh about a month ago I did Jackbox stream and somebody wanted to sit there and put racist shit up for answers.
Oh no, that's not good.
So I had to take the stream down. So from now on, if I do that, it's only going to be people I trust get the links up onto the thing. Yes,
Fair
Clobby and
enough.
Pops are missed too.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough summer. It's gonna be a tough summer because that's when we lost. That's when we lost our friends.
Weird
They are
thing is,
missed.
I still have Fireball. I haven't drank yet.
Well, you don't have to drink it all, like you said
I'm not
earlier on
going
the
to.
other stream. On the other stream, you said you're saving it for your weekend streams that you're gonna do
Save it for
for
something.
politics or something. You're gonna
I'll
rant
save it for
about a
something.
thing.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're gonna rant about because I don't know what's going on exactly.
Well, what I'm going to rant about is a whole bunch of people are spazzing out because there's been a couple of judges that's been arrested here in the last 3 days. But to me, they needed to be arrested.
I
With
heard about
the
the one that was just they were what do you call that? They were stopping the police from arresting their
no,
illegal.
I will give a brief little rundown on what it was. The first one was arrested because he had a gang member living at his house a month after he retired from being a judge. And he was sending out text messages to people with their heads decapitated. The second
Lord.
judge that got arrested, ICE had shown up to get him because he had been deported at one point and he snuck back in the country, and the judge decided to tell the ICE people that he was going to go out one way, and she snuck him out through her judge's chambers out a back door that is not for the public to use to try to sneak him out.
Oh.
So
So
basically,
that's mm,
both
okay.
I think should have been arrested flat out.
Did they arrest
Whether
the
they'll be
wife too?
convicted or not.
Well, the second one, he'd already been deported once and he'd snuck back in the country. Well, anybody that knows the immigration laws, if you've been deported once, you can't come back in the country without it being a felony.
I didn't know that. I'll be right back. Just a moment.
Oh,
And no, Sherry, we will not forget
oh.
Cardinal Sin, JJ, another red shirt. These are federal courts, but it was the county court that tried to sneak the second one out. And the thing was, with this one and the second judge sneaking him out, he was in court for beating the hell out of some dude and and beating on some woman. And she still tried to sneak him out. And that's what I was basically going to rant about on my rant stream, because, these are fucking activist judges. They don't
You're supposed
care
to.
about regular people. The first one that was the judge that got caught with him living at his own property and sending out the text messages of decapitated people and shit. Flat out knew he was a freaking gangbanger.
Weren't you supposed to be doing Sunday streams too? Sunday morning streams?
Well, you want me to do Sunday morning streams just so I'm up against the church live stream, which, is fucking boring as hell. I'm sorry, but damn it. You build a channel up as being a nerd, and then you switch it to a church thing. You're not going to keep people around.
I mean, it's whatever. I don't whatever. I just need an extra stream on Sunday.
All right. Well, if we can get me back to a good sleeping hour, I can be up early enough to counter that with a morning live stream. Doesn't help that I'm doing streams this late at night, but hey.
Wait. I'm not staying up too late.
The thing is,
I'd already
DJ,
be in bed if it wasn't for You streaming?
The thing, DJ, was that she snuck this illegal out when she knew ICE was there to arrest him, and she snuck him out through the judge's chamber, out a back door that is only for employees. To try to evade ICE, which he'd already been deported once. So if you've been deported from ICE once, cannot get back into the country. It's an automatic felony. And all these leftoids are screaming on all the social platforms that this is a dictatorship, that they're going after judges. No, they're the ones that said that no one is above the law. So why are these judges supposedly above the law when it's siding with criminals?
All right.
And this is what pisses me off, and this is why I got to do a rant stream. Though the usual suspects that would be all for this shit won't show up to those live streams because they can't sit there and defend it.
Hmm.
But anyway, we're trying to do another birthday stream, and we
Yeah.
had the lovely. If you want to do it again, Jill, you can do it again. We can play that video again because
You want to see it again?
I personally love the video.
I love it too. Well, I wanted to. I thought, oh well, this isn't the best, but this is the most recent, and
And
it was brought about by Kronos, and Bird of Prey 5 went along with it. It was really nice.
and
Here
the
you go.
last, yeah, I think we need to do this. We need to save the ranting.
Yeah, you don't need to rant right now.
We don't
You
need to
just
rant
gotta
right
relax.
now. We just need to listen to Bird.
Everyone go to the bar that DJ is working at, says Kronos. We should all. Wouldn't that be? I was about, imagine we were all walked in one day on Deej. Imagine we all just walked in on Deej one day at the bar. I know I couldn't do it. Oh, we'd give him a heart attack. Yeah, but that would be fun. It would be fun. If I was independently wealthy, that's something I would finance. You know, just a random YouTube. We'd all get a mail. You get a
Plane ticket?
yeah, you get a plane ticket. You just get a plane ticket out of nowhere, and it'd be very suspicious. It'd just be like, follow this, and it would bring you to. Actually, it wouldn't even be a plane ticket. It would be a limousine would come up to you and say, "Get in," and you would get in if if you were willing. You'd get into this limousine that would then take you to the airport. That would then put you on a private plane that would then fly you to the smallest little airport that's near Deej bar, and you'd get out, and then another, probably not a limousine, but whatever the fanciest whatever the fanciest car they could find out there is, then they would take you to Deej's bar, and you'd meet up with like 4 or 5 other people who actually all decided to follow to get in the limousine. And for the people who decided to not go, oh well, too so much for them. Then I would leave instructions, because even in this fantasy world, I don't foresee myself walking. But if I at least had the money, I could do this I could still put this together from the shadows. But it would be nice, and then we'd have fun, and then we could all talk about it one day. Like, wasn't that fun? It is Farmer Day, June 24th. Farmer Day. Oh, I thought it was farmers everywhere. Apparently, it's for Peru's farmers. Join us as we thank Peru's farmers for keeping Peruvian markets well stocked. Well, you know what? I think we can also thank the American farmers, the DJs out there, for keeping the American markets well stocked with both soy and corn.
Well, Bird always had a soft spot for soy.
It-
It's where all the soy went. It went to Bird.
Straight to Kuroga.
Hail Kuroga!
Hail Kuroga.
Even though I was always the asshole and said hail on Kuroga, but it's hail Kuroga.
Well, I mean, that's what a good friend does. It's a little teasing.
And every time I
Mm.
said hail Kuroga, it always ended up this way.
I can't possibly check them before. Captain says it was LDG.
Hey.
Yes. What?
That's from Deej. Deej.
Fuck you,
The
Deej.
first one to request
The
a slot
first
today.
one. How many people
That's it.
requested?
So it always goes to the first. It's the winner. Deej was our winner. Thank you, Deej.
Fuck you, Deej.
That was when you were a real DJ.
No, actually, that was after I retired from being a radio DJ.
Oh, it's after. But you still had influence?
I still had influence. That's why he had to watch the Crystal Skull. Because I had influence with my listeners that went and voted against and made sure he watched the Crystal Skull. That was a bad deed, but hey.
Well, I had showed that clip earlier to Scotty R37. He was the first one to see it. He also used to be a bartender, and he said that's one of the things that I would hate the most. All my friends that I love to show up at the bar while I'm working, and I can't party with them because I'm working.
Yeah, that's kind of a downer.
I didn't even think about it that way because I had already made the clips before I knew about the being a bartender thing.
Yeah, that would completely suck that everybody come walking in and or strolling in or wheelchaired in, and I would be stuck behind the bar having to serve them all while they had fun.
I think that's kind of ironic, though. I think it would still be funny, but not as much fun for you.
I think that was the point. I think that was the whole point.
That's what Cronus was doing. Yeah.
Yep. And that's why I do not feel bad putting Kronos on the air tonight while Sherry was up here.
Mm. Very he knew what he was doing. He's the king of the trolls. There's no doubt about it. He's the best.
And LTG has fallen back to sleep.
Well, that's
I
good. It's
am
good to go
still
to
here.
sleep.
I'm still here.
Yeah, I never get to talk to LDG, but it's good. It's good to hear his voice as he's half asleep.
Still there.
It's always nice to hear my voice too. Thank you.
And yes, Kronos is fun.
Yeah, he's totally fun.
Kronos busted up everyone tonight with him being on the stream. I had people impressed that I had Sherry on the stream, and I had people impressed that I had Kronos on the stream. And what the fuck are you still doing? I came back on for another stream, JP's. Calm down.
I
Oh,
asked for it.
well, you sort of asked for it, but you asked when I was going to do the next stream, and I didn't want to wait to hear the present that you had for me, so I started a new live stream.
Works too. JP's, hey JP's.
It
What's
probably
going
won't
on
go
with
on any
you?
more than 20 more minutes, but here we are.
Yeah, a nice round hour. That
A
sounds
nice,
perfect.
a nice hour live stream. A little bit longer than last night's, but definitely
Well,
shorter than earlier today.
you know, you used to go live for like 20 hours in a row, but now you just do short spurts. 1 hour, 2 hours, another hour.
You know, if I had the incentive to do a really long live stream, I would do it.
Well, I sent a bit of that too. In the PayPal's.
But well, I know that, but I'm getting old, so it's like
That's true too. You are. You're getting old. You're mere 45.
yeah, Mirror 45. I like it put that way. But I think I still have one long live stream left in me. We'll just have to figure out when's a good time to do it.
Ooh, yeah, you gotta save it if there's only one left. Plus, I'd rather you live a long time than
As good
have
as I once
seven.
was.
Yeah.
You know, Toby Keith there. I'm good as I once was, but now I don't have any wine or cheese, damn it, JP's.
No, JP can tell that I'm drinking wine. For some
Fireball. Wait a
reason, I
minute.
know what I'm drinking just listening to me. Huh?
You're drinking wine?
Yeah.
Well, damn it. I'm going to have to drink some Fireball now because Jill's drinking wine. So,
Well,
so,
not a lot, just a little.
so here we go.
Here, no, I'll do a toast with you. There we go. I'll finish this.
Here we go, folks. We drink.
And there we are.
Alrighty. Whew, that's burning.
Yeah, hopefully that helps you sleep. I don't know if that helps you sleep or not.
Oh, it'll probably help me sleep. I don't expect me to be awake before noon tomorrow.
Good. Well, that's good. You got a lot of sleep to catch up on.
Well, I
Just
don't know.
random
I had
groaning.
90 minutes sleep 2 days ago, but I actually had 11 hours of sleep last night.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's really good. Holding a model of the Pegasus?
Now, is that the Pegasus from Battlestar Galactica, or is that a winged horse Pegasus?
I don't have a model of the Pegasus. You might have saw some other cute nerd girl with the model of the Pegasus. I don't have that.
No, there's hardly any cute girl nerds around.
SG-1? No, I don't have any. I don't have any Stargate ships. Maybe you dreamt it, and I should own a Stargate ship.
See, Jill was all excited about a tricorder. But
I
Jill
was.
needs something like this.
You got a communicator. Yeah, is that a
Yeah.
Diamond Select?
Yeah. Except
That's what it looked like.
I need to replace the battery in it because, you know, when you flip it
It
open,
doesn't beep right.
yeah, the beep is gone. You're supposed to have all the voices of the TOS crew. The battery is going dead.
Well, you
on
got to
it,
be
so-
careful. You got to be careful on that the battery doesn't leak and destroy the whole thing. It's better to
Well,
get the
I
batteries
took
out of there if they're
I took the
dead.
battery out.
Oh, good.
But yes, you get Spock's voice, you get Kirk's voice, you get all their voices on it.
Yeah, that's the problem, JP. Sometimes I look like other people. Um,
I don't
I can't
I
help
don't
with that.
see Jill looking like anybody else.
No, thanks.
But I've known Jill for quite a few years here now. So
You know who I miss is Darius Munchausen. Does anybody know what he's doing?
oh shit, it's been almost a year since I've seen him. I was actually
Yeah.
surprised Haster showed up to the stream earlier tonight.
Noticed that as well.
I always called him Darth Wheezy because
Yeah,
you make him laugh and it was like a wheeze.
Hmm.
Darius, it's been probably a year since I've seen him.
Well, the only reason I'm thinking about him lately is that pretty soon I've got a member on my channel. Well, he's not a member, but he sends a lot of super chats. And he's basically buying me to watch Xanadu.
Oh God.
And Xanadu was one of Darius's favorite movies.
I'd have to drink the whole bottle of Fireball before I watch Xanadu.
And so I'm gonna do a review of Xanadu pretty soon. I can't drink because these are daytime streams, and after the streams, I have to go drive and pick up my children.
And look, JP says, "Oh my fucking God, no Xanadu." His wife loves that movie.
Well, hey,
I
get her
think that
to
it.
hey, tell your wife to subscribe to my channel. 'Cause in a couple
I
weeks, I'm
think
gonna
that
review
I
it.
think that's the thing though. It's only females that love Xanadu.
And Darius Munchausen, because he's a man who knows how to please a woman.
I mean, Olivia Newton-John, yes, but Xanadu, I'd rather watch her in the. I'm having a brain fart. Uh, got me. They're
Olivia
multiplying.
Newton-John.
Yeah, you know.
So, oh, and I'm losing control.
Yeah,
You're the
that
one
movie.
that I want.
Yeah, you're the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'd rather watch her in that than I would in Xanadu. But hey,
Grease.
Grease. That's it. Grease. There we go.
The only YouTube my wife watches are make thingies and hauls. So I have to do crafts.
But she does
And
love Grease too. So
hmm.
no,
videos.
no. Don't talk about the Sound of Music. I had to go to that fucking musical when I was in high school, and it wanted to kill me. I just wanted to. I just wanted to go walk out in traffic when I saw that musical. I don't care if the hills are alive with the Sound of Music. I don't give a shit.
Oh, dear.
I had more
I
fun
was
when I
yeah.
I had more fun when I went and watched the Pink Floyd Laser Light show.
At the planetarium?
Well, it was something like that there in my local area, but I rather went. Pink Floyd wasn't there, but we got to see the flying pig and all that, so I didn't care.
Oh, the actual laser show. That's
Yeah,
cool.
the actual laser show,
Okay,
and,
okay, that's
and
great.
and we were half drunk driving back from the actual laser show wearing the glasses, so all the vehicles that were driving at us were like multiple headlights coming at us.
Well, you couldn't just take the glasses off?
No, we didn't want to. We were having way too much fun. We went right through the county, right past the jail and everything, wearing them damn things.
Just
But
a
we
week
were,
and a half ago,
uh,
I watched
we,
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and now I'm getting flashbacks.
but we were like 19, so we didn't give a shit. JP says the only thing close to a musical I liked was the musical Buffy episode. Fuck you, JP's. Fucking god damn it. The Rocky Horror Picture Show is an awesome musical. Yes, it's weird, but it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think it was a mistake to experience Rocky Horror Picture Show with the crowd that are doing all the things where I don't
Why? You
understand
didn't
what's
like
happening.
toast being thrown at you?
It was crazy.
You
No, I
didn't
liked
like
it. I did like
toilet
it. I did
paper
like it.
bouncing up your head?
Newspapers too. Don't forget the damn newspapers.
Yeah. Of course, JP's likes the Rocky Horror Porno Show.
You have to go to Amsterdam to see that one?
Yeah, I've never seen that version.
He's never seen it at all.
Just don't watch the sequel.
There's a sequel? I
Oh
didn't even
yeah.
know that.
There's only one good song in the entire sequel. The rest of it is shit.
Oh,
It's
that's
horrible.
disappointing. That's what's gonna happen with the Minecraft movie because all the kids are loving this movie the same way that you love Rocky Horror Picture. And they've been told to enjoy it for what it is and how to enjoy it.
Well, the sequel was called Shock Treatment. And it had some of the same characters, just not the same actors. And the only good song in the whole thing was Little Black Dress. That was the only thing good in that entire movie. The rest of it was crap.
Did the sequel have Tim Curry?
Nope. No.
That was it. That
There
was your
was
problem. No
there
Tim
was
Curry. You shouldn't have
no
made a sequel.
well, there was no they had Brad and Janet in it, but not the same actors or actresses. And it was really, really horrible. Like I said, there was only one good song in it. And oh shit, Kronos is here.
Hey, Kronos. No, it's my fault. Hello.
Kronos, you have to go back early in the stream because Jill had a special birthday present. And you will drink because it had to deal with Bird. Yes,
Well,
even
honestly,
DJ Play Nice even says shock treatment is pretty bad.
well, I guess I just won't be seeing the sequel then.
Well, you have to watch it once.
I do?
You
I
have
guess.
to at least watch it once.
Oh, this
But
is like how I have to watch the Star Wars holiday special once.
yeah, and I actually like the holiday special over The Last Jedi.
I kind of like, yeah, like Doesn't your heart break when that jerk tears up the poor Wookiee kid's stuffed animal? What the fuck is wrong with that guy?
And yes, Daniel, the Minecraft movie does look lame.
It's like it is lame. The literal line in the movie is first we mine, then we craft, and then we Minecraft. I wanted to die. And every time I wanted to cringe on a line, all the little kids in the theater started squealing.
Well, the whole movie was weird, weird, weird. Just like the Snow White movie. Weird.
That I haven't watched because I didn't
I'm
have
I'm
I
not
didn't
watching
have
it
my
either.
my daughter didn't beg me to see Snow White the way my son made it clear he needed to see the Minecraft movie. This wasn't an option.
I hear better reviews for the Minecraft movie.
It's not bad. It's just, kids are yelling throughout. So maybe it's better now that the kids are probably died down at this point.
Chrono says I just recovered over the last live stream, and now he's like, son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
And then I have no idea what ZOMDM is. But it's Kronos. Jerry, where are you? We need you to stabby him.
Sherry, we need you to stabby Curtis. Richard O'Brien plays Riff Raff. Theo McCampbell plays Columbia. Patricia Quinn plays Magenta, and they're in both films. So he's going back to Rocky Horror for you.
Yeah, but Susan Sarandon and Boswick did not reprise the roles for Janet and Brad. They were completely new actors and actresses.
Okay. No more stabby because he just recovered his blood. He doesn't have enough blood. So it's kind of like, well, now we're not at Rocky Horror Picture Show. We're at Little House of Horrors. Kronos needs to rebuild his blood before he can be stabbed again.
Yeah, because we'll send the Seymour after him. Since you brought up Little Shop of Horrors.
Really like that movie. I had to review it recently because, well, it was my fault. Well, yeah, I decided that anybody who was a top commenter got to pick a movie, and they picked The Little Shop of Horrors, and I really think it's a great movie.
Well, it depends upon what version you watch.
Yeah. Well, the one where the one where the best one is when the plants turn into big kaiju and take over the Statue of
The
Liberty.
original version of Little Shop is way better than the remake that had Steve Martin and all them in it. No, Kronos, the 80s version was not better than the original 50s version.
What? Oh, you're the Jack Nicholson crowd. No, they're what?
Yeah, I'm the Jack Nicholson crowd. Jack Nicholson, when in his one of his first ones was Rocky Horror, was way better than the remake.
Well, my top commenter wanted the 80s one with the Steve Martin and the Bill Murray with the masochist and the sadist. But that's just a small part of the movie, but it's funny. It's a great musical. DJ Play Nice is sorry to miss the stream, but it's still there. You can still watch the replay.
All right, C. Martin was the better tennis, but I still like the original version better than It's like when you watch Night of the Living Dead, which version are you going to go with? There's so many different versions. You got the original 68 in black and white, which was great. Though I personally like the 1990 version with Patricia Tallman and uh oh fuck.
Hmm.
God damn, I'm gonna have to look this up now because I don't like being stumped, and I can see it. Tony Todd. There, I didn't have to look it up.
Oh,
Tony
good
Todd
one.
and Patricia Tallman. Their 1990 version, I liked Night of the Living Dead better, even though the black and white was supposed to be the superior one. But then there was a ton of other Night of the Living Deads that were put out,
Well, what struck me
animated.
with the original Night of the Living Dead was when you kept thinking, man, maybe they might get by these zombies if they just keep holding out. And then they keep putting that wood against the house and everything starts falling apart.
Well, what got me is how dumb are they? Take a flaming torch out and let some Yoko grab the gas pump and spray gasoline everywhere. That was stupid as hell. They could have got out of the house way earlier before all the zombies showed up.
Yeah, that's a
And
fair point.
then, and the biggest flub that I have is Night of the Living Dead basically ended up the local police and rednecks were taking care of all the zombies. So how did it end up when you hit Dawn of the Dead that they'd basically taken over everything? How the hell? They're fucking slow ass zombies. It was easy to take them out. How'd you let the world go to shit? And yes, I think LGG has passed out, Kronos.
Oh yeah, he fell asleep about 35 minutes ago.
He,
He
oh,
he tried.
yeah,
He
he
tried.
barely woke up when I started streaming and he was out. Yes, Kronos, you need to re-drink. Drink more,
No, you
Kronos.
don't. You don't have to drink more, Cronus.
No, actually, he does. Every time we play a bird clip, he drinks.
Oh, did you see it? I
Well,
played twice by now.
well, even if he hasn't drank, Cena, I'm gonna play this one really quickly, so he does.
I can't possibly check them before. Captain says it was LDG.
Hey.
Yes. Ah! What?
That's from Deej. Deej.
Fuck you,
The
Deej!
first one to request
The
a slot
first
today.
one? How many people
That's it.
requested?
So it always goes to the first. That's the winner. Deej was our winner. Thank you, Deej.
Fuck you, Deej.
And to answer Daniel, OG Night of the Living Dead was better than Plan 9 from Outer Space. Hands down.
Oh, but that reminds me. I need to watch Ed Wood. I feel like I would enjoy it because I kind of like Plan 9. It's ridiculous. But
Yeah,
I
but
like
which Ed Wood?
ridiculous
You
sometimes.
gonna watch Glenn or Glenda?
No, the movie.
There's a lot of Ed Wood movies, though. Or are
Oh,
you just talking about the Ed Wood movie?
I mean, well, is it 1994? Is that it?
Yeah, that'd be the Johnny Depp one.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Well, if you want to watch actual Ed Wood movies, you got to watch Glenn and Glenda.
Okay. And Glenda's is that the best one that he
Glenn
made?
and Glenda is up there with Plan 9. It's still weird ass shit, but
Yeah,
it's
but
kind
I'm
of
down with that.
it's like a cult classic too.
See, that's the thing is that I love terrible science fiction. Like the worse, the better. Like if it is really cheesy and crazy, I'm down for it. It's great. You know, Mr. Lundell would used to play some crappy
I know, but
sci-fi,
Mr.
and I
Londell
loved it.
wouldn't even do Ed or Ed Glenda Glenda because
Oh, he wouldn't?
it's basically whether the dude is a male or female, and that's way back when they were doing
Oh,
movies like that.
wow. But that's the thing is that I loved science fiction, whether it was good or whether it was bad. And then that's how I know that things are so fucked up that I don't even like what's going on now.
And Kronos, how is Londell? Well, the last we knew that he had to do surgery and stuff, and we haven't heard nothing since. So LDG might have
Surgery?
heard. Yeah, he's having heart
Uh,
shit like me.
I didn't know about that.
Meat Cleaver Massacre. I don't know about. I don't know about a meat cleaver massacre.
Hey, he's coming. He's coming back to life.
No, he's just mumbling in his sleep. That's normal LDG behavior while he sleeps. He mumbles.
Oh, okay, okay. Nothing to get excited about.
Now, we
Like
will
a
leave.
surgeon.
We will leave Indian drum music on for LDG to sleep with, and dude, nuns with a big gun. What the hell, JP's? Kronos, I think anybody can sing better than you can. But I think Jill could sing better than most of us.
I appreciated the effort. That was fun. He tried to sing the Sherry song, and then he also sang Happy
Daniel is here.
Birthday.
Hi guys, what's up?
What's up, Daniel?
I'm just surfing the net, chilling. It's a bit
It's
late,
a little,
but
yeah, it's a little past your bedtime, right?
yeah.
That's why he's being
But
so
I think I
quiet.
can stay here for a few minutes.
Well, we only have a few minutes left in us. I went past the hour that I thought I was going to, but we're here. We're having fun.
So what's better? What's a better movie, the original Plan 9 from Outer Space or Night of the Living Dead, the OG one?
Night of the Living Dead's way better.
Technically,
Way better.
yes, but it's way funnier when the aliens are trying to take over the world, and it's just silly. I'm
They
gonna
should have made a sequel to that movie,
Plan
Plan
10.
9 from Outer Space. Yeah,
Maybe.
JP's is off to play 7 Days to Die. He's doing the Rebirth mod. I quit doing 7 Days to Die because nobody wants to watch me play it, so I gave up.
But the thing is that you played it like a week ago. What do you mean you gave up? You gave it up
It's
a
been
week ago?
it's been like 2 weeks since I did the last episode, and that was just because I'd promised Yvette that I would do certain things before I ended the series.
Oh, okay.
Yvette was my main supporter that wanted to watch me play it. Nobody else really did. I did it for Yvette.
Yvette
Yvette
is.
loves it. She loves it, but nobody else did. Hardly anybody would sit there and watch my. They wouldn't even give me pity watches. So it was like, maybe once I get the new computer and I get it to figure out how to actually edit videos so they don't have to watch 2 hours worth, I might try again. But right now, it's like, Yvette, you're the only one that wants to watch me play. Nobody
You're gonna
else
get a new
gives a
computer?
shit.
That's great news.
Well, I'm trying, but I gotta slowly build up. And I've had donations that are set aside for the new computer, but we're still not there. And I'm not going to skimp on it because I want to make sure that it lasts for a long time. And I want to make sure that people are interested.
But Scotty always says we're not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time. But actually, you're probably right.
Mm.
I was basically getting like 12 views for a video.
Dang.
That's not gonna.
No, that's not
That's
good.
not. That's not good.
Maybe 112 views would be good.
Hell, if I was getting 60 views, I would have been happy and I would have continued with making the videos. But
Mhm.
Every time LTG grows, it's funny to me.
it's nice to see Yvette's still listening, though. Though I did just lose a viewer, so maybe she got pissed and left. I don't know.
Maybe, but it is 9 a.m. in the UK. Who knows when she
Eh.
actually starts her shift?
Oh, she's already supposed to be working at this point. 3 a.m. for some of us.
Yeah, but like, does she work on a Saturday?
Yvette's still here, and Cronus just unsubbed.
Oh man, was it my fault?
Cronus tells me he unsubs all the time, but he never actually does. Or even if he does, he resubs right afterwards.
Okay, she's off. She's off.
Yvette should be happy. I don't have her off by myself right now, so I'm being good. No,
See?
Eastern Standard Time is not the best time zone. Central is because we are the center of all, and everybody revolves around us.
That makes sense. I would believe that if NASA didn't use GMT time.
Well, they're off too. There's plenty of us that say the Central Time Zone, even though Chris Knight says it too, but he stole it from me.
What
Z-
is Zulu? Hello? Hey,
I don't know what Zulu time is because, it's weird.
that is weird. Yeah, military time speak. Yeah. Well, this would still be 3 in military time. 3 a.m. is still 3 a.m.
I remember watching a movie called Zulu Dawn.
I haven't seen that.
That was I bet Yvette knows what Zulu Dawn was.
Probably.
UPN, that was an old TV network. That's where I first got to see Enterprise on, and then my local station stopped doing it, so I had to date a woman in Chicago to be able to go to Chicago and watch it. And I had to put out for that. Damn it!
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I couldn't watch it locally,
You
and I started dating a woman in Chicago that I had to go put out for it just to be able to watch it.
dated a lady specifically
Just to
for the
watch
purposes
Enterprise.
of
Just to watch
watching
Enterprise.
Star Trek Enterprise with Jonathan Archer.
Yep. I had to do it.
That's amazing. But
She got good breakfast though, because I used to make some good breakfast burritos. Okay, so she doesn't know Zulu Dawn. Zulu Dawn came out in 1979, and it starred Peter O'Toole, Burt Lancaster, John Mills, Peter Bond, Simon Ward, James Faulkner. It was about the Battle of Iswanda in 1879 between the British and Zulu forces in South Africa. That's what that movie was about. So I guess maybe that was kind of bad on me to think that she might know it because it was a movie about British versus Zulu forces. I don't know. I thought maybe she'd know it because Peter O'Toole and Burt Lancaster and all of them were in it. But I'm bad. It was a good movie, though.
You're okay.
And yes, everything past season 2 of Enterprise was really good. First 2 seasons were kind of Season 3 and 4 were awesome, though. And I'm pissed that we didn't get
And of
season
course,
5.
Yeah, we were so
That's-
close to getting season 5. But
Well,
then Les Moonves canceled it.
yeah, but Enterprise started getting better because of Manny Koto. We recently lost that guy. But yeah, like you said, Les Moonves killed it, and he basically killed it for the rest of time. Star Trek hasn't come back since.
The only thing that we do not acknowledge in Enterprise is the very last episode. That was bullshit, and none of us acknowledged that very last episode.
Yeah, because it wasn't an episode of Enterprise. It was Riker's fun times on the holodeck.
Yeah, it was a fucking episode of Next Generation. We don't give a fuck about.
The only good thing about that last episode was the end where everybody was saying the thing. These are the wages, but all the captains, that was nice. Oh, DJ Ronnie G doesn't like that ending. The credits.
Nobody
That's
loves
the only
it.
part I like.
Nobody likes
No,
that ending.
but that's the only part I like are the credits. I like the credits. I like it when it's over.
Well, you know what we do love? It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long time, but my time is finally here. Okay, I'll stop singing.
I've seen my dream come alive at last. I can touch the sky. No, yeah, I'm not gonna sing either. My cat is though. You heard her.
Hey, kitty.
Do you hear her,
Yeah, I can hear it.
Danny?
Kronos wants us to sing it. Kronos, you can sing everything badly.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, my Streamlabs bot was being nice and finally said thank you for joining and watching the stream.
Oh, good job, Streamlabs.
I tried to make it to where it wouldn't overly say things.
Yeah, mine just spits out links like crazy. It's just a wild, crazy bot.
I put mine on specific time frames. It's like, don't do this unless this went by.
That song always makes Whitney Houston pop into DJ Playnoise's head.
And now I will always love you. Let's see if that's the one that popped into his head. And he'll yell at me for that. But
Oh, jeez.
see, I got it in Kronos' head now. Kronos loves it. Kronos calls me, and then we get into these musical tirades back and forth, and I always leave him with "Baby Shark, do 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 do, Baby
Oh
Shark."
my
Do,
god,
do.
no. I still have trauma from that. Stop.
I leave that in Kronos' head every time I get off the phone.
No, that's terrible. Even though my kids have, even my 6-year-old doesn't care for Baby Shark anymore.
And
I
Kronos,
still don't want to hear it.
I have no idea what the fuck Rick and Morty is.
So Rick and Morty is a parody of Doc Brown and Marty from Back to the Future.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
but
I've
instead
never
of them
watched
going
it.
through time, instead of they travel the multiverse.
Yeah, it's multiverse instead of time travel.
I've never watched it because, I don't have cable.
And it's pretty funny. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good, fun stuff. But it's a little fast paced, kind of. You might even say, I just don't know another word of saying the show is ADD. It
Well,
is a
I'm
little bit.
old, so I'm not fast paced.
Yeah, but it also really loves to make parodies of old science fiction and make references to them, which that part's fun. I'll send you a song.
All right, well, we'll see if I watch it or not. I'm trying to freaking find something, and I can't. I will find it here eventually, though, because I have to play something. LTG is asleep, or he's falling asleep. Well, he is asleep, and I have to find a specific thing while he's sleeping. Damn it, I can't find it. What the hell? Sucks. Keep talking while I'm looking, folks.
Oh, okay. Okay, Jill will sing.
Well,
No,
there you go.
Cronus, we're
That'll
not
work.
singing. Well, maybe. No, I can't. I can't. I
Sure,
can't
you
sing.
can.
But I can talk. I can talk to you, Cronus, all you like. I just don't want to sing. Did Sherry stop salting me? Well, the thing is, Cronus, I thought that you getting salted was only harmful if you were the slug. What are you called when you're the slug? He's called something else when he's a slug. But I forgot. It's been a while. Pickle LDG. Well, pickles are very salty too, so you're gonna have to be careful being around LDG when you're a slug. When you're a party sluggo. Frantic or frenetic? Hmm. I would actually say frenetic. I think that Rick and Morty is frenetic. It is really fast paced, but the dialogue is clever enough that you can follow it.
All right, I know.
Oh.
I know. I'm going to get claimed on this one. Do it.
All right, let's do it.
So
Right, that show is not for kids. So if you're not an adult, don't watch Rick and Morty.
all right, I know I'm gonna get claimed on this and all that blah 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 blah, but I have to do this just for LTG. And well, I think we'll all enjoy this. There. I just did that much of it, and well, you know.
Yeah, that cat is jamming.
I know that cat is jamming. See, the thing is, LTG fell asleep one night on a stream, and somebody put that. Well, somebody, Tim, put that on a 10-hour loop to where it was played in LDG's head for the rest of the night.
Which Tim?
Tim Christ.
Oh, I've been wondering what happened to Tim's talks. He seems to have disappeared and vanished and
I don't
thin
know what
air.
happened to Tim.
Like he just drifted off into the vapor of the etherwebs and completely disappeared.
But Tim Christ put this on a big ass loop while LTG slept, and this is all that played in LTG's head all night long. And the funny thing is, this song, whenever I play it, gets me banned in Russia.
And forevermore, LGG's musical taste will never be the same.
I like the cat version here, though.
Yeah, cat version or nothing. I don't want to hear this ever again if the cat isn't dancing.
And hello, Dr. Alex. Dr. Alex, if you haven't seen or watched anything of his, he does the best Doctor Who stuff out there ever right now. You cannot find anything else that's remotely Doctor Who unless you watch Dr. Alex.
You're still streaming.
Yes, and LDG, I have something just for you while you sleep. And Dr. Alex says, looks a lot like our cat, Nahala, who invaded my last two videos. But yeah,
That's
LDG
gold.
LDG loves this. Oh, here's another version. Wait a minute. Let's see what this other version is. Oh, hell. We don't need a commercial. Oh, look. Somebody else popped up on it. There we go. We got more music to it, folks. Hell, this one's actually better. We gotta fast forward to the cat. Okay, that's enough.
That has gotten really wild.
But that is a way better one.
Yeah, now there's the girl dancing too.
Yeah, I had a girl dancing, had the dude playing the keyboard to it, and the cat. And now I'm gonna have copyright claims all over this stream, but I'm not.
I don't think you can beat that. I think
I'm not monetized anymore, so fuck them.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Because LDG taught me it doesn't pay to be monetized because they just want more money out of you to promote your shit. So fuck them.
I've never paid for any promotions ever in my life.
LDG did. And look how many fucking. He's like 60,000 subs.
Yeah, but where's the engagement, the love,
I know it.
the care?
There's no. I can't dance, I can't talk. Only thing about me is the way that I walk. No, it's walk, not trip, Kronos. You're gonna do a song, make sure you have the lyrics right.
Oh yeah, I think it's time for me to go to bed.
Oh, Jill's going to bed. See what you did, Kronos? Drop Jill
No,
off.
it's not Kronos' fault. I said like at the beginning of this that I'm good for an hour and a half.
Yeah, and we're on already an hour and a half now, and we're way past where I thought I'd said we'd end it.
Well, I was having fun at an hour. I was like, no, that's not long enough, but this is good. Well, for me anyway. You could be up all night.
Oh no, I'm gonna go to bed soon too. I need to
Yeah,
get some
Daniel's
sleep.
already fallen asleep with his puppy. He's not even here.
LTG's asleep with his Weifu pillow.
With what? With the picture of his girlfriend on it?
No, it's got this weird picture I'm not going to talk about, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I should not know.
I'm not
Very
going to talk
personal.
about it. I'm not going to talk about the Weifu pillow that he has, but not of his girlfriend. Actually, he may not even have a Weifu pillow. I'm just fucking with him.
Yeah, no, I figured.
I'm trying to be good and not say things that's going to get me in trouble because I got in trouble for a live stream last week that I had to delete. So
No.
I'm not going to go into details about anything. I'm just going to say he has a Weifu pillow, and I'm not going to talk about what he has on it.
I'm not asking.
I think it actually has a picture of him on it, so he's cuddling with himself. But
But it's good to love yourself.
That's the best I can do right now without getting in trouble. Even though he'll be pissed at me for saying that much.
You can't love anybody else if you don't love yourself first.
You bet. If you're still out there, am I right about a Weifu pillow with him on it himself? Does that make sense? Just kind of throwing it out there. Could have a picture of Kronos on it for all I know. He could have a Weifu pillow of Kronos. Because Kronos is sitting there, my buddy and me. Oh, you. Oh, see, Yvette agrees with me. Yes, but ew. Yvette is here to make sure that I'm good too, and I don't say anything wrong.
Well, that's helpful.
Yvette should just be happy that she's there and I'm here because she'd be in trouble too, but we won't go into that either.
I can't ever get in trouble. I've gotten in trouble before.
You're married. You can't get in trouble.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And all of us know that you're married, so that's why we don't cause trouble.
Yeah, yeah, that's how I get away with everything is what I'm saying.
That's right. We let Jill do whatever she wants because we know she's married and it's all bullshit anyway.
Vet is in control. That sounds about right.
If Yvette was in control, I would probably be in trouble at this point because she would make me go give penicillin to her mother, and I'd really be in trouble. Isn't that correct, Yvette? I wish I was 35, DJ Play Nice. I wish I was 35. Hell,
Dude,
I wish I was still
yeah,
53.
a great year ahead of you,
Oh,
dude.
oh,
And
Yvette just
35
said
is a great age to be.
Yvette just said red button. I got to shut up now. I can't talk anymore. I'm being bad. I got to shut up.
You have a safe word? Wow.
Yeah, red button tells me that I'm getting close to being in trouble. Red button means that I'm almost ready to get booted off my own stream.
Isn't this your your chip?
Jay Play Nice has been 35 for 20 years. That only puts him a year ahead of me.
Okay, by that logic, I've been 35 for 4 years?
You're still a youngster.
Yeah, for a little while.
You're not even 40 yet. What the hell?
Well, the thing is, like, if I were a guy, that would be true, but as a woman, I'm elderly.
Bullshit. I was
Good.
30 years old dating women that were 65.
Hmm. Wow. What is old? Yeah, right? That's one of my favorite Next Generation episodes. Is Half a Life. What is 60? It's nothing. It was my favorite. That's my favorite Luxana episode.
Kronos, can you see the 4 lights? Or are they 5 lights? Which is it, Kronos? Anyway, I think maybe we should all just go to bed. Say the hell
Let's
with
go.
it.
Let's go to bed. Let's sleep on it, and just stay off the internet for a while, and come back when you're ready to
Let
rant
me
about
sleep on it.
things.
Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning.
Good idea. Yeah.
Now that I put that song in Kronos's head, he will think of meatloaf all night. No, not let's go to bed to cure. I'm talking meatloaf.
Oh, I love the Cure. They're so fun.
Poor Daniel, he's awake again, but he looks like he's half asleep.
Well, see, that's what I was telling you. He was sleeping with his dog for a little while, and then he woke up, and now he's here.
Daniel is a good guy, though, even though he thinks of Section 31 way too much.
Yeah. Yes. He
Yeah,
is a good guy.
that movie was not
Horrible?
very good. Yeah.
It was horrible. Come on now.
I like that, some of our friends who like some of New Trek can at least agree that Section
And,
31
and
was an
Moni comes
abomination.
in here. Moni comes in here towards the end of it. Here she comes now singing Moni, Moni. I had to do that for Moni. Moni is a nice gal.
Yeah,
Though
absolutely.
she wears duck scrubs. Okay, maybe not duck scrubs, but I like to pick on her and say that she's the duck scrub zombie in 7 days.
Gonna ask if she was a nurse.
She is a nurse.
Then of course she wears duck scrubs.
She's the one in here yelling at me I should have went to a hospital the night when my blood sugar level hit 400. Even though I don't believe that it was actually 400 because I
Oh,
didn't feel any different.
Was that when you kept announcing what the
Yeah,
meter was saying?
when I had the thing stuck in my arm and I kept announcing what it was going up to and it hit 400 at one point, and I was like, this thing's bullshit. I don't feel
You
any
know,
different.
For the listener, do you realize how absolutely terrifying that was?
I didn't believe it though because I didn't feel any different at all. So it was like, the fuck, this thing is bullshit.
Well, I'm glad it was bullshit.
It was.
I
It's
didn't know that
absolute
at the time,
bullshit.
though. It's kind of like watching Canadian Spider-Man dying in the snow. I don't know that he's not
Yeah,
actually
that
dying.
was one hell of a night. Fucking Canadian out there sleeping in the snow.
But I should have trusted him that he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, but he had the rest of us panicked, so we were like messaging.
It was hard to trust him when he banged his head and started screaming for help.
And I'm messaging Doomcock going, how in the hell can we find his ass? But anyway, folks, yeah, if you kind of wait a minute, what the hell is this? Apparently it's Jedi Bill.
We did find him. Wait, why was there a picture of Jedi Bill?
I'm going through this other thing, and well, you know, we can forget Jedi Bill.
He looks so
with this.
happy.
We can forget Bill with this.
Thank you, Agent K. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here. Okay, you know how you're on an airplane and the flight attendant asks you to turn your cell phone off? And you like, I ain't turning my cell phone off. That don't have nothing to do with no damn airplane. Well,
yeah,
it worked. It worked. Now I remember that he's Outlaw Bill.
That's right. And you just have to remember that well, there's another copyright. that one always gets me too. I always get a copyright on that one too. But hey, I don't care.
Wouldn't mind having that one myself. I love that song.
Yes, Kronos, Andorians can sing.
Of course they can.
But it's okay. We are going to end this stream with two different videos. One to give us the feels, and the second me being fired. But before I play these two, Jill, do you have anything coming up?
Yeah, Twilight Zone on Tuesday. I don't have anything this weekend. And so then Friday, I don't know what I'm doing on Friday. I'm gonna do some movie or TV show or shore leave. Nope, that's good enough for me. Same as my channel, same as my name. My channel name is the same as my name, Anti-Derivative Show. I'm only 11 subscribers away from 1,300.
You're way past me at this point. LDG, we know he's sleeping and he's working all weekend. Daniel, you have anything?
No, nothing's going on.
Okay, well, we're going to leave this stream like this. I have two clips. One's going to get the feels, and the second will be me being fired as normal.
Cross was only on the original series. Sulu? Yeah, she just went down.
I'm doing this just because Cronus is going to have to drink now.
Yeah, don't come. Don't.
Too late.
Hold on.
Richie Poole is gonna hate himself.
Crap. Just a little bit. I shut the camera off. Just a little bit. I shut the camera off.
It's too late. It's recorded on the
Whatever.
internet forever.
He wants a donation.
Am I fired again? Yeah, you're fucking absolutely fired. And all your promotions are redacted. Like, dude, why would you have to fuck yourself like that? Why? You're clipping all this shit, aren't you? You're gonna have a fucking montage of all the times I said you were right, said you were wrong, said you were fired, said you were rehired, said you were promoted during this live. You're gonna have them all and play them on your channel, aren't you? Well, you've absolutely been fired again because you're an asshole. You're fired from talking to me and being my friend and being on my channel. Get the hell out of here. Go on, get the hell out of here.